Hello everybody and welcome to Call of Cthulhu. I hope you're all ready to dive into this madness with me. So let's begin. New game. Okay, yeah. Oop. Here we go. The Pierce Investigation Agency in Boston. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Okay, so we're playing Pierce. I am mad. It is mercy. Oh, if I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his care. What is it? Okay. That's a great way to wake up, just guts. Oh, well, poor shark. They got torn apart. Did Cthulhu do this? Oh. Some yummy guts, okay. Game saved. Who the fuck is chopping up whales and sharks? Okay, oh. This is like the butcher shop. The secret underground butcher shop. There's a mighty fish. Oh, okay. Crouch? Why do I need to crouch? Is there something ahead? No? Okay. Oh. That just goes back to where we were, I think. It looks about the same. What's up here? Okay, there's a lantern or something. Let's pick up a light. Oh, the lantern. Okay. To counter the darkness. A hurricane lamp. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna be whirling the winds at these people. Am I like channeling the light at people? I got the power of light on my side. Oh, I can just break this chain now. Do we have to go back or something? Maybe we did.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Maybe not. No. Yeah, I'm good. Is there like a boat? Maybe. Ha. No. Oh, okay. Shift around. Oh, it is. Okay, we can run. Okay. Are you Mr. Cthulhu in here? Are you waiting for me? With some dead whales, apparently. I can't put my light out. Okay.
What a putrid offering.
Oh, okay. People are offering you whale guts. Good to know.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Oh, okay. What the hell's happening? Is someone like coming at us? Should you coming after me? Behold.
Everything has already been written. Perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
What the fuck? Just gonna shove his hand into a man and rip him apart. Well, that's one hell of a nightmare.
I hate whiskey.
What the fuck? I hate whiskey. This is why we don't drink. This is why. What do I need to do?
I wonder why I still take these things.
Doctor prescribed them when I returned from the war to end the nightmares. The effect has been wearing off. Well, okay.
I used to be an avid reader.
Okay.
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I have business here to attend to. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. Her husband couldn't understand it.
Husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me for weeks after the investigation closed. So he wouldn't let go. What does that say? Red Sox beat something.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed the case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
So he's a science guy.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
What is this? Oh. Oh. Okay. All war memories. Can I turn this off? Okay, I can. Some quiet. Okay, so was that like a key factor? Was shutting off the...
It's been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
No need to call yet. Peace Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I hear the voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? So he knows there's something in his dreams. Okay. So he's not just like thinking he's an insane man. Sanity. Confident in your abilities. Confident in your abilities and your... Jesus. Catesian... I'm not even gonna mind. You conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. So they're saying I'm sane? That's just about his nightmares. About the tentacle man who ripped another guy apart. Okay, that's about the agency. My knowledge. Okay. Okay, phone, I get it. What do you want?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh, great. Okay. Human behavior. Call sciences, like artifacts, medicine. Medicine I probably want. Sounds like a thing I might want. Strength, improving my skill, forcing doors or mechanisms of using violence, physical or verbal. Investigation, picking locks, all that. I don't need that. Eloquence. This is to influence people through speech. I'll do that. What is this spot hidden? Yeah, I'll reveal some spots. Am I good? What do I do? Am I good now? Character creation,
Thank you
yes.
for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date.
Do they need my credit card number too?
On a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
That's tough.
I'm coming!
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Why does this dude look like Alfred? Where's Bruce?
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
No, no, and no. Hell to the na-na-na.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or
Yeah,
if, on the
pretty
contrary,
mad.
you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Huh. Shipping label, mostly unreadable. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. Fire was started in dining room, killed the whole family. Police say it was a domestic accident, but they insist on Sarah's mental frailty. Why? A press cutting article about Sarah and Charles Hawkins' marriage. He was a businessman on the island of Darkwater. They live a reclusive life there with their only son Simon. Okay. So this island thought the entire girl was mad. Oh, he wants me to examine this.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread.
So,
Excuse me.
Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Mad person.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Huh.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by
So
that?
she's a kook?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
I'm a private investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Dark
Sure,
Water.
the thing is connected.
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
Dream.
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
I'm surprised that the detective hasn't picked up on his dream of the tentacle man.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out.
36.
Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Okay.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side.
Okay.
Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Huh.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Was inhabited since the 14th century. Memories of the lost tribes. Removing evidence from primitive beliefs and forgetting how violent their gods were. Gigantic creature still ornates the walls of a long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and delicious story. I'm not. Of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts. God. Ugh. Excuse me.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
That's okay. Started the action movie. Focus Home Interactive presents We Gotta Smoke Up. A game by Cyanide. Foggy out. This is how you know we're going into some horror place. Don't even need to know that it's home to a god. Just gotta know that
We're almost
does
there.
all. Oh, Fritz Roy. What is that one dude? The big mustache who eats his green beans. Oh crap. That's what he reminds me of. are crashing? Forbidden waters or something?
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Oh god. Another dead whale.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
Okay.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Is
Understood.
the Hawkins family that giant
I'm going for a
castle
look
up
around the
mountain?
docks.
That looking thing. Is that not a castle? Maybe my mind's playing tricks on me. I think that's like a house at the top. It might not be. Oh lord. Okay, let's go check out what happened to this poor whale.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
Force it too much will break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
Okay.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh yeah?
What could have done so much damage?
You can't
That's a
understand.
lot
You're
of
not
damage.
sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You That's can't no understand.
way.
You're not
Wow.
sailors. Oh yeah? It's a sign.
Okay, so the fisherman thinks something's coming. Obviously doesn't really give a fuck and he won't let me into a warehouse. Huh. Shady hooligans, maybe? Do you guys know anything about the warehouse?
Sort this out. You can see he's half drunk. There's nothing to sort out.
There's nothing for you
One
here
some
either.
Wanted to stir us
Beatheads.
up.
Bootlegger.
But you can
Okay.
stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard.
Okay. Do I need to talk to Fritz? Secondary objective. Go to. Let's check out the bar. Really?
Hey, be careful.
Okay, those
Let's get him another drink. He's dry. In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Okay.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Okay, so then we don't get alcohol on this island. Let's ask about the
Do you know where
warehouse.
this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Okay, good to know people are dying randomly and no one cares.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about
main import?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
her vision? Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings.
This is the exact same thing I just
Never
said.
understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
No, nothing good. No.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
What's he gonna serve us? Okay.
I think we'll get along well.
Well, Foghorn. This will affect your destiny.
That'll be all
Really?
for now.
But a small glass of alcohol is gonna affect my dude's destiny. Okay. Good to know. Way to fuck ourselves.
And then he said, you have no right to treat us like this.
Asylum stuff.
And the doctor, what did he say?
Who are you? You seem smart.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering.
will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
The Liberob? Don't know what the fuck he's reading about. Fine job. Fine ob. Something. Fine ob tentacle? Does that say tentacle? I have no fucking idea.
You like our song?
We're true sirens.
Yes,
we may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true.
I'm giving
it's
it
a
all
reminder
she's
of the
got,
time when
Captain.
we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Yeah.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Miraculous catch.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
The miraculous catch.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Scylla returned to the port to save Darkwater from famine. They gave up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or remains of it, remains to catch the brave vessel on board of a size. Whales called it miraculous catch. The whole deck and the parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. Surviving service for talk about also this meat of unmatched in quality and plentiful nutrition. Benefits. There is no doubt that its immense size that the whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing the end of the famine. Put the warehouse up in June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. Okay, so that's maybe the warehouse we need to talk to. Maybe we can talk to Mr. Marks. Go take a tour. So return the staff. The stranded whale invites you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Ooh. Okay.
You have no right to treat
Okay.
us.
Who are you, Mr.
What you looking
Smoky
at,
Lady?
stranger?
Okay.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Okay.
I told you to beat it.
Okay, fine. Damn. I thought that was something else. No, nothing. Maybe? Nope, nothing. Okay. Good to know. Can go talk to the captain.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Oh, Lord. What the fuck is that? Oh, is that one of those lanterns? Excuse me, Mr. Lantern, but you seem odd. Why are you Why is there green mist coming out of a lantern? It's vaping. The lantern is vaping. Okay. City of Darkwater, Harbor, Master. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. This place looks run down as
broken.
fuck.
This place seems half abandoned.
Yeah.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Under control. So agreement. Keep the men under control. Payment of the carrier. Okay. Oh, hold on, Captain. I'll be there in a second. I promise. What the fuck is this? Oh. That's where we came in. The lighthouse and all that. That's where the ship came in. Okay. So this is like the back area. It looks like it leads around. That's the same shelf I opened earlier. These are maps. Yeah, maps.
The Scylla.
The Scylla?
It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
The Scylla. What is this? The maritime.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Oh, wow. What's this? Learning of medicine. The St. William teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. Okay, maybe I'm getting more medical. Am I? Medicine. To be improved with objects discovered in the environment. Okay, yeah. I'm still a novice occult dude, you know, like, woo. Don't know shit about the mystic. Oh god. That's good to know. Something's gonna be coming at me and I won't even know what it is.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Maybe it is his twin. Kinda looks like his twin.
What a macabre souvenir.
They all look like the same person. The Captain Fitzroy, the other one. Maybe he had like a brother or something. Maybe it's his father. We'll find out. Although this dude don't got a wooden leg, so it ain't him.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Okay, just some dates. Where do you say? Oh, the deck. I want to talk to you about that photo.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Yeah, What about Darkwater?
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
So his father.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I already saw it, and it's
I'm just
strange.
back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
Okay, so some of the people...
The police took the decision to put the killer
else.
whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
It's just a giant squid, you know.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Maybe you can help them.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
You read that. Is that all?
I'm looking for Warehouse
Oh,
36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
The Hawkins family.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Oops, not what I meant.
Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood.
Nope.
I shall be on my way.
Any other options?
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay, buddy. I will do that. What the fuck? Oh, they all left. Okay, so that's the warehouse we need to head to. So those guys left out. Okay, so it's all opening up now.
Stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing down
He's
here,
gonna
buddy?
get us into trouble.
I'm gonna probably explore before I go anywhere. What are you... Just fishing randomly. There's a dead whale over there, and you're just fishing. Okay. He has this magic fishing rod, just magically can fly through wood and people. What is this? What is this? Investigation. Oh, lock picking. Okay. Do I have to do anything?
Damnation. Broken. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Okay, well then. Can't open that. We'll have to come back later for it. So many boats are just stacked up. Since they used to be all harbor people, they don't need them anymore. More of these misty vape lamps. St. Brendan, the Navigator? Would that be Saint?
St. Brendan.
Yeah, Saint.
Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Yeah, that looks like some predator, maybe xenomorph language over there. This poor dude. Okay, so we gotta get inside the warehouse, but we can't come over here and unlock this one, so we'll have to come back for that. So it's My guy doesn't know how to
It's no
lock
use.
it,
The
apparently.
padlock won't give.
Is this something? No? Okay. Okay, so if that's the way we have to go, like go around the fence or something. I'm gonna hang on that one. Let's go talk to this guy. Can I talk to you? Sir. Sir. No? Okay. Okay. No, I don't want to be in you. No, I didn't mean to hit that. Okay. I think I got out.
You live here?
Can talk to you.
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
And do shit to your statue.
I
I've never done a
respect your
thing.
beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Dark Water?
These people are drunk as fuck.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
That'd be horrible to lose your job.
The two guys behind you.
Go out of business.
What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Wow. Is Cat
Is
that
it
lady
Cat
in the
who's
bar?
shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
Okay.
We'll see you
Cat
later.
might be that lady in the bar. Good to know, good to know. Seems like the way I'm gonna need to go, maybe. Maybe not, maybe I'm gonna need to unlock something and it'll open up this. Let's go talk to Bill, maybe I can...
If it gets out, I'll have serious problems. Who's this guy? No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Wow.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
Wow.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Okay. I could lie. Don't think I have enough eloquence.
Cat. She's your boss.
What?
You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Okay.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
No, fuck.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
So Cat owns most of the island now after the Hawkins died.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Okay.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it!
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know Cat.
Well, I've rarely seen anyone who can hold their liquor as well as her.
Everyone knows that.
That just proves that you've seen her in the bar, not that you know her. Go on, beat it. We've seen enough of you.
Okay.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
There's the way we can go underneath, but before we go to the warehouse, I want to check out the other side before anything else happens. Okay. Oh, Mr. Lincoln looking dude over here.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. If you want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Okay. So everyone basically fears Cat. She's like the main mafia type person. Find hidden items. The spot hidden was detect items in the close range.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Okay, so this is
a handle.
Is that the hidden
Must
item
come
I
from
was
these
looking
old
for?
winches.
Spot hidden items thing. Oh, that's a ladder, oh my lord. Spot hidden
I could use this old winch.
Not the handle. No? Is that not gonna work? Maybe I need to go like tighten the thing on here. Oh. Oh.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Is that all I needed? Oh, maybe not.
Whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Just keeping their history lying around in old part storage. Okay, let's go back up the ladder and put this ratchet device on and see if we can pull this thing up here. Is that all we needed? I guess not. Okay, well, fuck me then. What the fuck do we need? Let's go get this thing turning. Do. Okay, turn the handle now. With my
Looks like everything is in its place.
strength.
All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
What do you mean try? We got this shit. Woo, okay.
Damn, I broke it.
We did it too hard, okay. Damn, I broke it. That's something. Okay, do I need to do something down here now? Are we done?
Well.
Oh.
A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Okay, so you're cat. Just stay quiet. Let's get the silent treatment.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Oh god, okay. Ooh, the balls.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Ooh. Am I getting kidnapped?
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Yes, we are. Okay. I should have attacked her. I wanted to be the friendly guy and not do shit. I wanted to be friendly about this, but...
Where do you think you're going?
To beat some people. Oh, officer.
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What do you know about
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
So it is the mansion.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to sneak around him. Good to know. Okay, let's sneak our way around. They'll never know what's coming. Do.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
I need to cause a distraction. Okay. You guys gotta do me a favor.
Look who's back.
Did you miss us?
No, I need a favor.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
So I gotta go get fucking alcohol for these two drunk ass people. Okay.
Something coming. Something real bad.
So if they distract him, we can. I wonder if we'll have to go through the window. Oh god, I'm gonna look like a dumbass probably.
What can I get you?
Just jumping through a window. I need to buy a
Let's
bottle
say
of
I want to
whiskey.
buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
How much for a bottle of whiskey?
$5.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
Okay.
That'll be all for now.
Let's go give them their whiskey and we can get inside. Okay, so that's the mansion up there.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Wonder if Alfred's gonna meet us. That's
So,
me too. I
have you
your
got what
whiskey.
we asked you for?
Yes. You guys can
Look what I've
fucking
got.
go get drunk now. You're hard.
You're a good guy, you. Follow me.
Okay, you guys gonna... You guys doing your shiz?
Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake I didn't hear it.
Ha ha ha! I am through now. What will they do? Oh god, they're probably gonna come back. Secrets, secrets, no secrets. Let's skedaddle skedoodle before they shove a knife up my noodle. Okay, just slide this aside. Okay, that'll take me in there. Is this the warehouse I need to go into?
Let's see.
Can I even pick lock? My dude's horrible at it. Huh? Eh?
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
I don't like the noise.
No
shoot.
use. The padlock won't give.
Okay. Find help. Find help? Okay. That looks like somewhere around back. Find help to get you into the warehouse. Who the hell would help me get in the warehouse?
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Okay, the officer's not gonna help me. Maybe it's Captain Fish Royale.
You're back
Gonna help
again.
me?
What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Okay. Well, where the hell are these sewers? That was the greatest help I think I'll probably get this entire game.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true.
I heard the Hawkins.
An old family.
Tell me something I do.
They were made much richer by the miraculous cat. You shouldn't talk about that. We're not speaking ill. We're just saying that Daniel Hawkins... There! You speak...
It's your proof that the...
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night.
So long.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Okay.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Cat's got your tongue. Are you pulling my leg now? Oh, Lord.
Your small-time hoodlum number is starting to tire me.
My number? I thought I'd made myself clear, but we can go through it again if you didn't understand.
You took me by surprise. It won't happen again.
Oh, so amusing. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Fuck, I'm gonna owe this lady a favor.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not seeing.
Okay. You're not gonna talk anymore. Okay, this lady's just leading us.
It's fine. He's with me.
Okay.
Oh, so now they're gonna let me pass. Okay. That's good to know. What the? Okay. I really thought this lady would have more to say, but okay. Just cut out the no talking part, Yari. Okay. Okay, lady, you gonna open the door now? Gonna magically pull a key out of your fucking hand. Oh, she's gonna lockpick. I think
That's
my
how
dude
it's done.
needs some fucking skill.
Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo
this lady might need
Good.
to.
In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Oh, I have a character point. Let's put it in investigation, because my dude. Yeah, that's fine. I need to get this up anyway. It's my chances of lockpicking. That'll definitely help. My dude's horrible at it. Oh god. Okay.
What is the connection between this
What
place
the
and the Sarah Hawkins case?
What the hell? Oh. So I'm like restoring everything.
What happened here?
Psychology. Jesus. This man punched it after putting out a town band. Maybe he had something wrong with his face. Or something happened. Medicine.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks.
Lord. Is that like green goo? What the fuck? Occultism.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Oh. Is he praying to it? Psychology.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
This person seems exactly like my character. It's all the same shit. Hawkins warehouse. Okay. Someone was having some issues. More of those lantern things that we got in the dream world or whatever the fuck you wanna call that place. I guess it is a dream world. How do we get over to that thingy? Is there like a way around? No way to the sewer? Is that all I need? What is my objective? Darkwater docks. Go to the bar, search the warehouse. I can do a cat. She allows me to entrance. Clicked. Okay, so she allowed me to enter. She's gonna want to collect in the future.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Let's team up.
You seem like a competent officer.
Yeah.
We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce.
Fuck.
I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
So he does want to work.
Would you please shut the door?
Yeah, there.
Open
Thank
your
you,
eyes,
Andrews.
damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
Am I right? Is it where I thought it was?
You see the building?
No.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do. Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Okay.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I have other questions.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you,
good idea.
if only to reassure Silas.
I'm fine
Why not?
with that.
You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Okay. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Call of Cthulhu. I'm probably gonna start breaking up into only chapters rather than 2 in 1. This video is long as hell, so I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.